Hi, I'm Chris with First West Financial.
And I'm Enrique, also with First West Financial. And this is Q&A with Chris and Enrique.
Yeah.
So today, we want to go to a special location. We go to a special location every single week that we have a Q&A. And because it's football season, let's go and get a football theme behind us, Gary. And it's very appropriate because everybody's excited about football time.
And we just went to a football game.
That's right. Go Hawks.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get started.
Before we get started, I have a question for you.
Okay.
What is the number one obstacle for people to buy a home, Enrique?
You know what? That's a great question. There is a lot of different things that can get in the way of people buying a home. But the biggest obstacle is not credit, and it is not income. The biggest obstacle is actually down payment or the idea that you think you need a lot of down payment.
Right.
That's what stops people from buying a home. So that's interesting you asked me that because that's actually what our Q&A is about today. We're going to be talking about down payment. So we have 3 questions.
Okay.
What's question number 1?
Question number 1. How much money do I need to purchase my very first home? Do I really need 20%?
Well, believe it or not, there's still a lot of realtors out there and a lot of clients who think they have to save 20% to purchase a home. Now, there's nothing wrong with saving 20%. If you have 20%, more power to you. But the reality is, if you're buying a $300,000 home, 20% is 60 grand. A lot of people don't have it. So the truth is, no, you don't need 20%. There are programs that allow you to purchase a home with 10%, with 5%, with 3%, 3.5%, or even 0%. So no, you don't need 20% to purchase your first home.
Great. Let's move on to question number 2. What happens when I don't have a lot of money to put down? What are my options?
Well, you know, like we said, a lot of people don't have a lot of money to put down. So what we do, first of all, is we sit down with you one-on-one and we give you a consultation. Most independent mortgage brokers like ourselves specialize in working with people like you, or like in your case, if you don't have a lot of down payment, and we are going to look at your situation and figure out what the best program is. So we have great programs like FHA that only require 3.5%. There are certain areas here in the Coachella Valley that are part of the USDA program that requires 0 down. If you're a veteran, no down payment needed in most cases. And then we have other programs that may or may not fit everybody, but also even give us a bigger opportunity to get you into a home with very little down payment.
Great. And our last question today. So, with all this great info, people are excited to learn more about how to purchase their home. What do they need to do to get started?
Well, to get started, what I want you to do is I want you to become registered with our Gold Medal Homebuyer Program. So click on the link, register the program. This is a great program that is going to give you not only a very quick approval, but it's also going to make you eligible for down payment assistance programs. If you qualify, it's going to give you a discount on a home inspection, lower fees on insurance, and best of all, we are going to waive all of our lender fees. So that's a great program. But I will tell you, the biggest thing is to sit down with us. This morning, I met with a couple that were with a different lender. They have gone to a bank and they were told they needed $14,000 to purchase a home. And they actually gave them that in writing. Within 5 minutes, I was able to make an assessment, look at their credit and their income, and I was able to qualify them for the CalHAFA program with 0% down. And the interest rate in the CalHAFA program was actually lower than what the other bank quoted them. So if you are in the market, if you're thinking about it and you don't know how you're going to buy a home, how you're going to be able to afford to put that down payment, give us a call and give us the opportunity to talk to you and see how we can help.
And it does pay to get a second opinion.
Absolutely.
Don't always go off the first one.
That is correct. So how can people get a hold of us?
They can dial us directly at 760-488-6482, and that'll take them right to Betty.
Or, again, you can just fill out the form and register for the Gold Medal Homebuyer Program, and we'll go ahead and get you started right away. Have a great day.